EAGLES, Eagles.
And welcome in, everyone, to the Green Zone on a Thursday night, our second Thursday night edition of the Green Zone, week number 6, officially getting underway here on the JAKIB Sports Network. I'm Joe Krause. I'll be your host all night tonight, and settle in. We'll keep you updated on Christopher Sanchez and his masterful performance out in L.A. That game is bottom 7, and we'll bring you all of the action from up at the Meadowlands, where the Eagles and the Giants are the featured game of the week on a Thursday night. It's Thursday night football here on JAKIB Sports across the JAKIB Sports Network, presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. The game ready to go up in the Meadowlands, a flag on the opening kickoff. What else is new? But the Eagles will have possession of the football, and they'll start out on a 1st down and 10. So Jalen Hurts and the offense will have the first possession of the game tonight. They'll start out just shy of the 40, the nose of the football, touching the 40-yard line on a 1st down and 10. Here comes Saquon Barkley, 45. He crosses midfield. He's still on his feet, and he's down to the Giants' 42-yard line. Saquon Barkley back in New York, and he starts the day with a big run this evening. So 1st down and 10 for Hurts. He's out of the gun, standing on his 47. He gives the football again to Barkley. Barkley again. He's got a 1st down and a lot more. 2 carries for Saquon Barkley, and the Eagles offense on the move. 2 rushes for Saquon Barkley, 31 yards already. One more yard than he had a week ago at the Link against Denver. Now a 1st down and 10. Hurts, Dillon in for Barkley. He runs off the right side of the line. It'll bring up 2nd down. Short gain for Andre Dillon. Eagles have defeated the Giants 7 of the last 8 games that they have played. 2nd down and 8. Dillon still in there to the right of Hurts. The fake to Dillon. Now Hurts keeps the football, and he's hit. He's going to lose a yard as he's hit up behind the line. Nothing there. Jalen running to that short side of the field. After he pulled it away from Dillon, it'll bring up 3rd down. Loss of 2 on that carry by Hurts. So now 3rd down and 10. 2 minutes into the game here on a Thursday night. Eagles 4-1, looking to get back in the win column after the loss a week ago. Now Hurts standing on his own, or the Giants 34. The snap, blitz, pressure, pass complete. Goddard has it, but he's short of the line to gain as the Giants defense swarms Goddard, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Let's see what Nick Sirianni will do. And Jake Elliott already out onto the field on a 4th down and 5. 12 minutes, 15 seconds remaining, opening quarter. Elliott's going to attempt a 42-yard field goal to give Philadelphia the lead. Snap, hold, kick, up, and the kick is good by Jake Elliott. So on the opening drive of the game, Elliott converts a 42-yard field goal 3 minutes into the first quarter of the game between the Eagles and the Giants. It's the Eagles 3 and Jackson Dart and the offense for the New York Giants getting ready to go. We're back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, following that opening drive, the Eagles have a 3-0 lead over the New York Giants. Welcome in to JAKIB Sports. We'll be with you on this Thursday night for the entire game. Of course, coming up at halftime, a reminder, Xander Krause and John McMullen. John McMullen up at the game in the Meadowlands. Joanne Duran, a little Phillies update for you, replaces Sanchez in the bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Dodgers have runners at first and second. Phillies have a 1-0 lead. Pages up at the plate. An early entrance for Joanne Duran. So we'll keep you updated on the Phillies as well. It's Thursday night football, all presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. Giants getting set to go with their first possession of the football game tonight. Eagles go on the road to Minnesota, and then they come right back home for game number 8 before the bye week, and play this New York Giants football team at Lincoln Financial Field. Still 2 runners on, first and second, bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Duran having some issues on the mound with his headset, so they replaced that. It's a good Thursday night. We'll try and give you a Flyers update as well as they begin the NHL season down in Florida. So a busy Philadelphia sports night. Elliott's kickoff return for the Giants. Out to the 30. Still on his feet. He's at the 35. He's got room. He's at the 40. And he's down to the 45-yard line. And a good return for the New York Giants. And they'll have good field position to start their first possession of the game tonight. Great return that time for New York. And they'll have a 1st and 10 for Jackson Dart. Now Jackson Dart, he starts out of the gun on his own 40. Scattaboo on the carry. So the 1-2 punch of rookies, Scattaboo and Jackson Dart. It's second down. Scattaboo gets 3. Call it second down and 7. Dart out of the gun. His tight end goes in motion to the far side. On a 2nd and 7. Pass, and it's almost picked off as Jackson Dart threw it right into the hands of Hunt. And Hunt had it. I'm not sure he knew he had it. He dropped it. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Dodgers now bases loaded, bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Mookie Betts at the plate. 2-0 pitch from Duran. Big swing by Betts. 2-1. Flag comes in on the play. False start against the Giants. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Duran. High against Betts. Now 3-1. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. Again, Jalen Carter not playing tonight for the Eagles. The false start makes it 3rd down and 12. Betts fouls it off. Now 3-2. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Dart out of the gun. He's taking a shot down the field. He's got a receiver who goes up to get it, and he's got it down at the 22-yard line. That's Humphrey. Dart to Humphrey. Good for a first down. And Mookie Betts works a walk against Duran, and the Phillies are tied at 1. Humphrey comes down. He beats Ringo to the ball. It's first down at the 22. Scatterboo to the 20. Gain of 2 on that carry. It'll be second down. Now second down and 8. Dart under center. Scatterboo 5 yards behind. Fake to Scatterboo. He picks up the pressure. Dart's under pressure. He avoids the rush. Now he lofts the football, and it's incomplete. Robinson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up third down. 3rd and 8 for New York. 10:06 remaining opening quarter. Eagles 3, Giants no score. In L.A., it's the bases are loaded. The game is tied at 1. Joanne Duran against Hernandez. He winds. He deals. That's high, 2-0. Back to football. Dart now on the 25. Jackson Dart standing. Pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to put the football away. He's got the first down. Is he going to get into the end zone? He is. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Giants. Pressure came in. Dart stepped up into the pocket, then saw the seam, and then saw the end zone. Touchdown for the rookie, and it's 6-3 Giants pending the extra point. It's Thursday night football here in the Green Zone with a little baseball mixed in between, and Duran gets Hernandez to chase, and the inning is over out in L.A. They leave the bases loaded, but game 4 of this series is tied up at 1, and the Giants are up on the Eagles by a 7-3 score in this one in the first quarter. You're watching the Green Zone here on JAKIB Sports. We'll keep you updated all night. Thanks for being with us. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And we're back here on the Green Zone opening quarter in the Meadowlands. The Eagles trail the New York Giants, both teams with 1 possession so far tonight. The Eagles ended up with a 42-yard field goal by Jake Elliott after Saquon Barkley had 31 yards on his first 2 carries, the first 2 plays of the game. But Jackson Dart converts a big third down, a big 3rd and 12 on the opening drive, and then runs it in himself for a touchdown. It's the New York Football Giants 7 and your Philadelphia Eagles 3 here in the Green Zone as we bring you all of the action tonight. We'll keep you updated as well on that Phillies game, which has now gone into the top of the 8th. That game tied up at 1. Duran comes in for Sanchez in the 7th, walks Mookie Betts with the bases loaded, and the Dodgers tied up that game. It's now tied at 1 as that game moves into the 8th inning. Glad you're with us here on the JAKIB Sports Network for our 6th game of the season, and it's our 6th edition of the Green Zone, and we appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to JAKIB Sports channel. Eagles will have their second possession of the night on a Thursday night after Jackson Dart ran the football into the end zone for a Giants touchdown, 7-3 New York. 9:59 remaining here in the opening quarter. Bigsby's going to come out, takes the football from the end zone, and he runs out straight out to the 30 before he's brought down. And Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out for their second possession of the night. Eagles wearing the whites tonight. Giants in the home blue. 9:53 remaining. Opening quarter. First down and 10. Barkley out there. 7-3 Giants. Hurts from his own 24. He's out of the gun. Barkley to his right. Devontae Smith in motion. Stops, fires, quick pass to Goddard. Short pitch and catch. Goddard knocked up out of bounds. Second down on the short completion. Now, I'm giving the ball to Saquon Barkley. Got 31 yards on 2 carries. Hand him the football. Second down and 5. Goddard got 5 on the short pitch and catch. Now Hurts, 29. There's Saquon Barkley. He's hitting the backfield, stays on his feet, and then he's swarmed by the defense. Nothing there that time for Saquon Barkley. It'll bring up third down. Now third down and 8 as Barkley lost a couple yards. Hurts, he'll be in the gun. Third and 8. He's standing on his own 26. Eagles going right to left. Snap to Hurts. He's going to throw. He's under pressure, and Burns has him, and he is sacked behind the line. And that brings up a fourth down, and the Eagles will have to punt. Brian Burns beats Jordan Mailata and gets to Hurts. So fourth down, loss of 8 on the sack. Man in the punt, standing back at his 9-yard line. Snap, good pressure, but man gets the punt off. High, big punt back to the 21-yard line. Return again for the Giants. Olszewski again. He'll do most of the work on special teams, on punt returns and kickoff returns. And Jackson Dart and the offense will come right back out. They'll have a first down and 10. First down and 10 for the Giants. Remember the Eagles defense without Jalen Carter tonight. 7:39 remaining opening quarter. Dart. Scatterboo. And Scatterboo out. Picks up about 3 or 4. We'll wait for the mark. It'll bring up second down. Four for Scatterboo. Second down and 6 Football out at the 38-yard line. Dart now in the gun. He stands back at his 33. Dart looking, fires, pass. He's got an open receiver, and his pass is complete. And the Eagles watch him get up as Robinson was down on the turf, but nobody touched him on the defense. He stood up, and he got another 5 yards. Good time for Jackson Dart. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3 Eagles standing there. Robinson's on the ground. Nobody touches him down, and he picks up another 5 yards. Now on a first down at 10. Nothing there. Call it second down and 10. Second down and 9. Singletary actually got a yard on the last play. At the 36. Dart standing on his 40 or on the Eagles 41. Pressure. Dart steps up. Now he scrambles. Now he rolls to his right. Now he fires. There's Robinson again. Missed tackle. He's down the sideline, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson with a touchdown. And a missed tackle for the Eagles. And Robinson goes right down the sideline. I mean, you got to make that tackle. Now, the extra point after the touchdown is up, and it is no good. Wow. So the Giants find a way to give up a point, and that's Makuba, who misses the tackle. You're not going to arm tackle him, son. You got to put the body on him. Giants 13, Eagles 3. Out to L.A. Freeman at the plate. And Duran blows it by him. And Freddie Freeman strikes out, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Game still tied at 1. Remember, Duran came in for Sanchez in the 7th. We'll stay right here, and we'll bring you a little bit of baseball action here in the Green Zone. Phillies 1, Dodgers 1. Edman bounces out to Stott. 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers win. Phillies season is over. Phillies win. They go back to Citizens Bank Park for Game 5. Meanwhile, in football, which is why we're here, the Eagles are trailing the New York Giants right now, 13-3, as the Giants have scored on their first 2 possessions of the night. Now here's Will Smith. 2 out, bottom of the 8th. From Duran, he deals. And Smith fouls it straight back. One and one. They're standing in Los Angeles. Duran, ready, steps, fires. Top of the zone, gets the call, 1 and 2. One, 2 count to Will Smith, bottom of the 8th. Game tied at 1. Duran winds, deals, and he gets Smith chasing, and down go the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here we go. Giants now will kick off. And Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out for their third possession. Andrew Makuba, you got to make that play, son. You got to tackle that guy. So the Eagles are down 13-3. 5 minutes, 32 seconds remaining on a first down and 10. They'll start from their 25-yard line. Hurts out of the gun, standing on his 20. Fake to Barkley. He's going to take a shot. He throws. His pass intended for A.J. Brown is incomplete. Second down and 10 for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Clock stops, 5:27 to play, first quarter. Second down and 10. Hurts again. Looks like he's going to throw it again. He is. Hurts takes a shot. He's got A.J. Brown, and this time he's got him. A.J. Brown with a great catch and a good for a first down and a lot more. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Man, what a great catch by A.J. Brown. First and 10. Here comes Saquon Barkley. Barkley to the 40 and down to the 38-yard line. Offense on the move. It'll bring up second down. $4:49 remaining. Opening quarter, 13 for the Giants, 3 for the Eagles. 6 for Barkley on the first down carry, second down and 4. From the Giants, 39. Hurts in out of the gun. Devontae Smith goes in motion to the right side. Hurts. He's going to throw again. He's looking, fires. He's over the middle, and he's got his man. And the pass is complete to Goddard. And another catch for Goddard. Hurts to Goddard, first down and a lot more. Good protection for Jalen Hurts. Down to the 16-yard line. First down and 10. Here comes fakes to Barkley. Gives it back to Goddard again, only this time they get to Goddard quickly. Short gain. It'll bring up a second down. I'm handing the football off to Saquon on that play. Second down, 13-3 Giants. Out in L.A., it's top 9. Sasaki in for the Dodgers. 1 out. JT Realmuto at the plate. I'll keep you updated. Second down and 6. Hurts. Out of the gun. Empty backfield. Snap, clean. Pressure under Hurts. Looks, fires. He's got Devontae Smith, who's got it. And Devontae crosses the line to gain, and he'll pick up a first down. It'll be first and goal. And the Eagles offense moving quickly on this drive. First down and goal, 2:55 remaining opening quarter. First and goal. This will be the 7th play of the drive. Hurts from the 9 to Saquon. Barkley spins his way. Little bit of a gain. They stop him down at the 3-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. 2:09 opening quarter. 13 for the Giants, 3 for the Eagles. Hurts on the 8-yard line. Now he comes up under center. Pitches the football to Goddard. Goddard keeps it. And is he going to get in? He is. I'm not sure that was the best design, but it works. And Dallas Goedert on the 8th play of the drive gets the touchdown. 8 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown for Philadelphia. And boy, they needed it on that drive. Dallas Goedert. Now Elliott to make it a 3-point game. Kick up, kick is good. 1:49 remaining. Here in the first quarter, Giants 13, Eagles 10. They go to commercial break. We bring you into game 4. Max Kepler at the plate. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Score tied at 1. Sasaki winds. Kepler fouls it off. 1-2 on Kepler. A win for the Phillies, and we go back. They come back to Citizens Bank Park. Sasaki deals. Kepler. It's a high pop-up. And the inning is over as Kiki Hernandez at third makes the play. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Duran is done. Matt Strom coming in. The Dodgers batting in the bottom of the 9th. Your game is tied. Meanwhile, back here in the green zone, Eagles get a touchdown. 8 plays, 75 yards. It's 13-10 in favor of the Giants. We're still in the first quarter. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. We're back in 30.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, back here in the green zone, don't forget about our bus trip to Buffalo. The Eagles and the Bills play on December 28th. We'll depart from Screwball Sports Bar on Sunday morning. We'll start with Kegs and Eggs. We'll arrive at Highmark Stadium at 1 o'clock, check into the hotel. Our tailgate begins at 2 at the stadium, from 2 to 4:15, and then we'll go inside, enjoy Eagles-Bills football, and then stay overnight on Sunday, and then get right back on the road to come back here on Monday morning. Set to go. Elliott will kick off. From the 4-yard line. Trotter Jr. down there on special teams makes a big hit. Short return for New York. So Jackson Dart and the offense. Their third possession of the day. Robinson on sort of a flip jet sweep. Not much there at all. to the short side of the field. It'll bring up second down for New York. Meanwhile, out in L.A., Max Muncy facing Strom. He's the first batter. Game tied at 1. Back to football. Second down and 10. No gain at all that time for Robinson. Dart on his 18. He's going to throw. He's under pressure. They get him. He stays on his feet. Football comes out, but the Giants have it. And Dart was down. It'll bring up third down. Pressure that time on Jackson Dart. Muncy flies out to Brendan Marsh. 1 out in the 9th. So third down and 10. Would love to see the defense get a stop here. Dart at his own 18. He's out of the gun. Dart fires, pass complete, short of the line to gain. Zach Bond, great play by Zach Bond. And that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Giants will have to punt as the first quarter comes to a close at the Meadowlands. The New York Football Giants, 13. Your Philadelphia Eagles, 10. Back to baseball, out to L.A. Kiki Hernandez at the plate. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Matt Strom in for Duran. Dodgers looking for a walk-off. Phillies want to get back to Citizens Bank Park. 1-1. Pitch. Hernandez, big cut and miss. Strike 2. 1-2. One out, bottom of the 9th. Strom. He's ready. Out of the stretch. Pitch. Hernandez fouls it off. 1-2. It remains. Second quarter action on the green zone coming up in a moment. Hernandez facing Strom. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as Strom goes upstairs and gets him 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Good pitch from Matt Strom, and he goes upstairs with the fastball. 2 outs now, bottom of the 9th. Thanks for being with us tonight on the Green Zone. 1 quarter in the books. Here's Pages against Strom. Takes the first cut at the first pitch. Strike 1. Fouls it off. Pages 0 for 3. Not a lot of offense in this game today out in L.A. Strom. Pitch to Pages. He's late on it. Fouls it back, 0-2. Two out, bottom of the 9th. 0-2 pitch from Strom. He deals, and Pages is late again, but he fouls it off. Back to football here in the Meadowlands. 4th down and 4. Pages flies out to Kepler, and the 9th inning is over. Now the punt from the Giants. Dotson on the return. Not much for Dotson. And the Eagles will come back out on offense after their first stop on defense in the last series. Giants 13, Philadelphia 10. Hurts in the offense come back. Phillies and Dodgers going into the 10th inning. We'll get you an update on the Flyers who are down in Florida. And we appreciate you being in the green zone. Now Hurts on a first down and 10. Barkley in, Hurts at his own 21-yard line. Left to right for Hurts. Fakes to Barkley. Now Hurts keeps it. Nothing there for Jalen Hurts. It'll bring up a second down for Jalen and the offense. Stuck it in Barkley's belly, but he pulled it out. Second down. 13-10 Giants. 14:26 remaining, second quarter. Hurts out of the gun. Barkley in there to his left. Devontae in motion. The give is to Barkley. Barkley straight ahead. He'll get down to the 28, maybe the 29-yard line. It'll bring up third down. And a big third down here for the offense. You don't want them to go 3 and out. 3rd and 7. Man, I got to tell you, Jeff Lurie always looks absolutely stone miserable in the box. 3rd down and 7. 13-10. Giants. From the 29. Snap to Hurts. Pressure. Fires. He's got Devontae, who's got the first down. Crosses over the 40-yard line, and then he's pushed out of bounds. But Devontae Smith with the catch, and then the Yaks, and it's a first down and 10 for the Eagles. Good call, good play, good execution. Jalen to Devontae Smith, and he'll get knocked up out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Hurts now. 1st and 10, standing on his own 40. Pressure. He rolls to his right. He scrambles. He fires. There's A.J. Brown, and Brown's got it. Good for a first down and more. A.J. Brown with another catch. A.J. Brown with his second catch of the night. We're only in the second quarter. I tell you what, Burns is eating up on Mulata. 1st and 10. Eagles on the move. From the Giants 39. Pressure. Hurts looking. Now he's flushed to his left. Now he rolls. Now he fires. Now he's got Dotson. Dotson's got it. And he moves down to the 22-yard line. Another first down. Jesus Luzardo warming up for the Phillies. Castellanos at the plate. Sasaki winds, and Castellanos fouls it back. Top 10, tied at 1. Back to football. Hurts at the 27. Snap. Here comes Saquon Barkley. Tries to get to the outside. Burns is there. Nothing there at all. Thibodeau on the stop as well. It'll bring up second down. Castellanos bounces out to Muncie. 1 out in the top of the 10th. Nothing for Saquon there. Be second down and 10 for Hurts of the offense. Pressure. Jalen fires. Guess who? Dallas Goedert. And he's got, see where they mark him. He's at the line to gain. It's like they're going to mark him a little short of the first down marker. Didn't really give him the right spot. It's 3rd and inches. Hurts is dealing at the Meadowlands. So replay assist is going to give the Eagles a first down instead of 3rd and inches. Let's just call it for what it is. They didn't want another tush push. So first down for the Eagles. Hurts has been almost perfect here in the first half. Stott up, 2-2. 1 out. Sasaki still in for the Dodgers. First down 10 for Hurts. Empty backfield. He's looking to throw. He fires. He's got A.J. Brown, and A.J. Brown is knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain for the first down. And Sasaki blows it by Stott. 2 outs, top of the 10th. Second down and 1. Hurts will be an empty backfield. He stands on his own 8-yard line. Eagles on the move. Pressure. Now Hurts rolls to his right. He scrambles. He fires. He crosses, and it's incomplete. Intended for Saquon Barkley. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. So pressure on Jalen. A good defensive play that time. Tough throw from Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 1. 13 for the Giants. Eagles trying to take the lead. They're lined up in a tush push for the first down. On a 3rd and 1. The snap. Jalen. The push. He's not going to get there. No, he is short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 4th down. We might see that play again. So it's 4th down. The Phillies go down in the top of the 10th. Bottom of the 10th. Dodgers will lead off with Shohei Ohtani. 4th and inches. And the Giants take a timeout as the Eagles line up in the tush push. Welcome into the Green Zone. I'm glad you're with us. Don't forget, at halftime, punch out of the Green Zone and go to the halftime report with Xander Krause, John McMullen checking in from the Meadowlands. We'll have a full recap on the first half. Eagles have a 4th and inches. Giants take a timeout. Here we go. Fourth and inches. Tush push for Hurts. Is he going to get there? He goes up over the top. He gets the first down. And that'll make it 1st and goal. Wasn't easy, but it doesn't matter. The tush push converts again. And again on replay, The Eagles' offensive line moves early. And it's unbelievable that the NFL doesn't call it. Hurts again. Push on a 1st and goal. Snap. They push. Hurts. Did he get there? No. 2nd down. They're going to push their way into the end zone. It's 2nd down and goal. Eagles have run 3 straight pushes, and they line up for a 4th. 2nd and goal. One more time to Jalen. And he crosses the plate, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And then he's ripped to the ground from the back. But the Eagles take the lead 16-13, pending the extra point. 13 plays, 74 yards, 7 minutes plus on that drive. Meanwhile, out in L.A., Jesus Luzardo facing Ohtani. And he gets him looking, strikes out Shohei Ohtani. And the misery for Ohtani continues in the NLDS. Still only 1 hit. Injured Giant player down. Now Luzardo will face Mookie Betts. Bottom of the 10th inning. Remember, this is postseason baseball now. No spot runner at second base. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Game tied at 1. Thompson has gone to Jesus Luzardo. Mookie Betts at the plate. 1 out, pitch, high and outside, 1-2. One-two pitch from Luzardo to Betts. On Betts, hits it off the end of the bat. Cue shot. Marshall have it. Straightaway center. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Routine play for him. 2 outs for the Dodgers. Batting in the bottom of the 10th. And now Hernandez, who had the big blow in game 1. Oh and 1. Luzardo. Pitch to Hernandez. Low, 1-1. Tried to get him on the change. 2 outs, bottom of the 10th inning. Game tied at 1. Luzardo. Big swing and a miss by Hernandez. 1-2. One-two pitch from Luzardo. He deals. And Hernandez goes around, and Luzardo rings him up. And 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers in the bottom of the 10th. Phillies coming up in the 11th inning. Elliott now in for the extra point. Kick up, and the kick is good. 6:56 remaining in the second quarter. That drive by Jalen Hurts and the Eagles chewed up almost 8 minutes off of the clock, and the Eagles now with the 17-13 lead in the second quarter. We're going to pause for 30 seconds. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, the Eagles have a 17-13 lead. Jake Elliott getting set to kick off. 6:56 remaining here in the second quarter. Olszewski on the return. Stays on his feet, spins out over the 30-yard line, and gets out to the 34-yard line. Another good return by Olszewski. And Jackson Dart and the offense back out for their next possession. They stood a long time on the sideline watching Jalen Hurts. First down and 10. Let's see if Jackson Dart can get the respond to the for the offense. Scalaboo runs to the right side. It's out over the 35-yard line. Not much there. It'll bring up second down. Second down for Dart. Out of the gun. On his 30. Tracy on the carry. It'll bring up third down. Eagles have dominated in time of possession here in the first half. 3rd and 6. Could be a quick 3 and out for Jackson Dart. Dart out of the gun. Standing at his own 32-yard line. Snap to Dart. He's going to throw. He fires. He's got his man. Good for a first down. And it's a 3rd down conversion for the Giants. Out past the sticks. First down blue. First down and 10. Dart's going to throw again. Now he steps up. Now he keeps the football. Now he runs with the football out past the line to gain. Depending on the spot, might be another first down for the Giants. Quinyon Mitchell being reported with a potential hamstring issue. He's on the sideline. Here comes Scalaboo down over the 40-yard line before he's knocked up out of bounds. Blankenship comes up to knock him out of bounds. But a good hard run from Scalaboo on the first down carry. Now, Robinson on the short pitch and catch. Nothing there. Makuba comes up to make the stop. It'll bring up second down. Vesia in for the Dodgers. Harper at the plate. One out, top of the 11th. Adoree Jackson in. for Quignon. From the 39-yard line of the Eagles. Blitz, dart, pass, complete. He's got his man. Blankenship is there on the coverage. Short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a third down. 3rd and 4 for the Giants. Big third down, 2:59 remaining. Dart, standing at his own 39, or the Eagles 39. Will the Eagles get a stop? They put pressure. The pass is complete. Out past the line to gain as Hyatt made the catch. He gets the spot, and it'll be a first down for New York. Meanwhile, Bryce Harper works a walk off of Vesia out in L.A. 1 on, 1 out. Back again, dart to Hyatt again, 2nd down. Now Bohm hits it long, but it's to deep center. Great play by Pajes. That'll be out number 2, and Harper will make his way back to first base. Bohm gave it a ride. 2 out now in the top of the 11th. We're at the 2-minute warning at the Meadowlands. Philadelphia 17, New York 13. Giants in possession of the football and on the move. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, punch out, go right to the JAKIB Sports halftime show for Xander Krause and John McMullen. I'll join you back in the 3rd quarter. Out to L.A., 2 out. Harper on at first. Harrison Bader is going to pinch hit. Vesia out on the mound. What a great pickup Harrison Bader has been for this squad. All right. Still in a commercial break on the Eagles Giants. Vesia against Harrison Bader. Top of the 11th, game tied at 1. Game 4. It's a nail biter. Harper at first. Vesia deals. And the ball gets past Smith. And Harper's going to make it down to second base. Probably going to be scored a wild pitch. Tough ball to handle for Smith. And Harper goes to second. The go-ahead run. Bader at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to Bader. Bounces it foul. 1-1 now. Can Harper make it from second to home on a single? Now Vesia ready. He fires. Bader fouls it off again. Another soft foul ball down the third baseline. 1-2. Now 2nd down and 4. Jackson, Dart, and the offense. They're at the Eagles' 22-yard line. Dart out of the gun. He's going to throw for the touchdown. Nobody there. He rolls. He keeps the football. He's still on his feet. He's down past the 20, picks up the first down, then runs out of bounds. He's hit when he gets out of bounds by Adoree Jackson, but not before he picks up the first down. 2-2 to Harrison Bader. Harper at second. 2 outs. Top of the 11th. This one has 150 to play. Giants at the Eagles 15. Dart out of the gun. Hands the football. Scatterboo. Bangs forward. Banging and banging and banging forward before they finally stop him. Good hard run from Scatterboo. Second down for New York. Bader still up there. Still 2-2. Harper at second. Top 11. Low 3-2 to Harrison Bader. JT Realmuto on deck. We're back and forth between football and baseball. 1:40 remaining. 2nd and 4. Back to baseball. Bader. 3-2 from Vesia. And Bader's late, but he fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. 2nd down and 4 for Jackson Dart and the offense. Was hoping the Eagles were going to get a stop on this drive. Under center now for Dart. Scatterboo. Forward. Stays on his feet. It'll bring up 3rd down. Short of about a yard or 2 for the pick up the 1st down. We'll see where they spot it. But it's 3rd down. Now Vesia deals. And Bader pops it up. And it'll go out of play. So a good at bat for Harrison Bader. Still 3-2. Third and a yard for the Giants offense. 1:32 remaining. Let's see what New York will do. Meanwhile, pitch to Bader. Got him swinging, and Vesia gets out of the jam. And that game goes to the bottom of the 11th. Back to football. Dart will snap from under center. Scatterboo standing at the 13. 3rd and 1. He sneaks, and he's got the 1st down. Jackson Dart with the 1st down for New York. 1:27 remaining. First and goal for New York. Timeout on the field. 1:27 remaining. 17 for the Eagles, 13 for the Giants. Eagles dominated this second quarter in time of possession with the drive that lasted nearly 8 minutes. Don't forget at halftime, click out, go right to our halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen from the Meadowlands. And then I'll be right back here in the third quarter to keep you updated and bring you all the action. We hope you're enjoying the Green Zone this year. All right, here we go. First and goal for Jackson Dart and the offense. They're snapping from the 5, from inside the 5. Dart, he's going to throw for it. Patiently waits, flips it into the end zone. Incomplete. Had his man. Good coverage. Play in the back of the end zone. Call it 2nd down. Humphreys was open, Adoree. Oh, man, Humphries, you catch that ball, it's a touchdown. Oh, man, right in his hands. Second down and goal. Now Darn will go out of the gun. He'll stand on the Eagles' 10. Scatterboo right through the line into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Wow. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. And how about this? The Giants answer with a 15-play, 67-yard drive. They chewed up 5:37 on the clock, and it's 19 for New York, 17 for the Eagles, pending the extra point. The extra point is up, and the kick is good. So the Eagles are going to get the ball back with 1:19 to play. Giants lead 20-17. Let's get back to baseball. Freddie Freeman strikes out as Jesus Luzardo blows it by him. 1 out in the bottom of the 11th. Wow, no heroics tonight for Freddie Freeman. High heat upstairs. 1 out, bottom of the 11th. Now Edelman will bat. Edman is 0 for 4. High heat from Luzardo. 1-1. Kirkering warming up in the Phillies bullpen. Game tied at 1. Luzardo messes outside. 2-1. One out, bottom of the 11th. Luzardo in his second inning of work. Wines, pitch to Edman. Steve Reich. 2-2. Now the pitch to Edman. Low. 3-2. Don't forget, coming up, the halftime show. Edman fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. Punch out of here. Go to the JAKIB Sports halftime show with Xander Krause. I'll be back in the third quarter as soon as quarter number 2 comes to a close. Now the pitch. Edman fouls it off again. Still 3-2. 1 out. Bottom of the 11th. Game tied at 1. Dodgers looking for a miracle. Luzardo looking for a K. The pitch. And there's a base hit to left field. So Edman's aboard. So 1-9, back to football, 1:19 remaining. And Bixby fumbles the football at the 2-yard line. He picks it up. They smother him down at the 5-yard line. The Eagles will start on their own 7 with 1:12 remaining. Bixby, you got to watch the ball. You're looking. Watch the ball come into your hands. All right. Let's see what New York will do. Let's see what Philadelphia will do. Hurts is out of the gun. He's on his own 2-yard line. 1:12. Snap. Give to Saquon. Out over the 5. Saquon bangs forward. Out over the 20-yard line. Down to the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley with a big first down carry. Remember, the Eagles are out of timeouts. 1st and 10. Out to the 25-yard line. Hurts out of the gun. 49 seconds. Hurts fires. That's A.J. Brown out to the 34-yard line, short of the line to gain. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 35 seconds remaining. Eagles just want to get in field goal range. 2nd and 1. Hurts. Again in the gun. Pressure. Fires. Pass complete to A.J. Brown, and he steps out of bounds with 25 seconds remaining. It'll be a 1st down and 10. Remember, the Eagles do not have a timeout. Out to L.A. Smith at the plate. 2-2. Runner on first. Lizardo deals. Upstairs. 3-2. Edmond on first. He singled. 1 out. Back to football. Hurts out of the gun from the 38. Fires, and he's looking for Goddard, and that pass is incomplete. Call it 2nd down. Smith waiting on Lizardo, and he gets a pitch, and he hits it deep, but it's going to stay in the park. Kepler's there, and Edmond's got to go, or Kim's got to go back to first, who's running for Edmond. 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th. Back to football, 2nd down and 10. 21 seconds remaining. 20-17, Giants. Hurts from his own 38. No timeouts. 21 seconds. Pressure. They're blitzing. Hurts fires, and he throws it away. It'll stop the clock with 15 seconds remaining. And Muncie with a single out in L.A. And the scoring or the winning run is 90 feet away as Muncie goes straight up the gut off of Lizardo. Oh, my. 3rd and 10. Back to football. Hurts. He's not going to get it off. Why would the Giants call a timeout when the play clock on the Eagles is about to run out and the Eagles don't have a timeout? Wow. A break for the Eagles. 3rd and 10. 2017. Giants. They're set to go. Pick up the 1st down, spike the football, get Elliott into the game. Hurts. Here comes pressure. Now Jalen runs. He keeps the football, and he dives short of the line to gain as he crosses midfield. Clock's on the move. Jalen's going to try. It's 4th down. He's not going to be able to spike the football. 0's on the clock, and that's going to do it. And that's the way the first half comes to an end. Punch out of the green zone and go right to the JAKIB Sports halftime show. Xander Krause and John McMullen are there. I'll be back in the 3rd quarter. Thanks for being a part of the Green Zone.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, welcome back, everyone, into the Green Zone. I hope you caught the halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. Giants are going to start the second half in possession of the football. First down and 10. The Eagles kind of butchered that last series before the half. Didn't even get an opportunity for a field goal. So Jackson Dart in the offense will start. He'll have a first down and 10. He'll stand at his own 24-yard line. Scattaboo in motion. Swing to Scattaboo. Crosses the 30. Gets out to the 31-yard line before Keely Ringo comes up and knocks him out. It'll bring up second down. Second down for Jackson Dart. Second down and 6. Football on their own 33. Scattaboo again. Off that right side. Bangs forward. He'll get 4 more. It'll bring up third down for the offense. Third down from New York for New York. Opening series of the second half. It's 3rd and 2 for Jackson Dart. 20 for the Giants, 17 for the Eagles. Dart on his own 31. He's going to throw. He's under pressure. He's got a man wide open, and Johnson had it and dropped it. And that'll make it 4th down. And boy, the Eagles get a break there. Oh, man. Adoree Jackson on the coverage. And Johnson tried to pin it up to his shoulder pad, but he just couldn't hold on. 4th down. Good pass. A break for the Birds. A 3 and out for the Giants. They'll punt the football. Dotson back at the 13, calls for the fair catch. And Jalen Hurts and the offense will get their first crack at it here in the third quarter. Giants 20, Eagles 17. Back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone, here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Glad you're with us for the second half. If you're just jumping in after a heart-breaking loss for the Phillies out in L.A., their season now over. Second half action from the Meadowlands. First possession for Jalen Hurts and the offense. The Giants started the second half. They went 3 and out. It's 20 for the Giants, 17 for Philadelphia. We'll try and get you an update on the Flyers-Florida game as that unfolds tonight. That Flyers game is now final down in Florida, and the Flyers lose the game 2-1. Flyers' first game of the season, an L. They lose 2-1. All right, let's see what Jalen Hurts and the offense can do. He's looked good so far. First down and 10. Sidney Brown picked up a unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalty, so the Eagles were pushed all the way back inside their own 10. And on the first down carry, it's Saquon Barkley getting some breathing room. Barkley now at 61 yards for the night. He gains 6, second down and 4. Third quarter just underway. 13-10 remaining in the third. Hurts will go back in out of the gun. Out is 8. Barkley. To give to Barkley. Nothing there. As Barkley's bottled up at the 10-yard line, it'll make it third down. Thibodeau on the stop. Third and 6. What will Kevin Patullo dial up? 12:25 remaining, third quarter. Giants showing blitz. Here they come. Hurts standing back at his 2. Launches to Bontes. He had him, and it's incomplete as Jalen Hurts missed him. Devontae Smith was wide open, and Hurts missed him. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, man, Devontae Smith wide open. 4th and 6. A break that time for the Giants. Braden Mann, he's standing in the blue end zone. Gets the punt out. It'll go out of bounds. There'll be no return. Let's see where they actually will mark it. So Jackson Dart and the offense will have a first down and 10. Now Jackson Dart going out right to left. He stands at the 39-yard line. A quick pass. Humphrey has it close to midfield. Short gain. It'll be second down for Dart and the offense. Quinyon Mitchell now officially out, will not return with the hamstring. Second down and 4. Tracy on the carry. Gets out close to the line to gain. Short by a yard. It's third down and 1 for the Giants. 11:15 remaining, third quarter. Jackson Dart will come up under center. Last time on a 3rd and 1, it was a QB sneak. Dart. Scatterboo. First down, Giants. Boy, is he tough to bring down. Flag down. Let's see what the call is. Scadaboo got enough for the first down. That's a 15-yard penalty after the stop. Face mask on Young. Oh, he's got it. And he won't let it go. So Scadaboo gets the first down plus another 15. 1st and 10. Dart and the Giants on the move. They're down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Dart out of the gun. Pressure, fires, takes a shot. He's got an open receiver. Flag comes down. Humphrey was the intended receiver. Kaylee Ringo was covering. And that's going to be a PI against Ringo. So 5-yard penalty. Giants have a 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line of Philadelphia. Dart keeps the football. He crosses the 20, and then he's down at the 18-yard line. Jackson Dart on a 1st down carry. Give him 7, 2nd down and 3. Second down and 3. Dart has 5 rushes for 45 yards. He's at the 22 of the Eagles, out of the gun. Tracy on the carry. Makuba that time, along with Zach Bond, Adoree Jackson. It'll bring up 3rd down, no gain. 3rd and 3. Under 10 to play, 3rd quarter. 9:35 remaining. There's an injured Giant on the field. So an injury timeout. And while there's a break in the action, we'll take a 30-second break and remind everyone. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. The Green Zone. We'll be back in 30.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And we're back here on the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. I'm glad you're with us here tonight on a Thursday night. It's our 2nd Thursday night doing the Green Zone. Game number 6 for the Eagles. They're 4-1. The Giants are 1-4, but they're going toe-to-toe with the Super Bowl champions right now, and they have a 2017 lead. And Jackson Dart is impressive for a rookie going up against an Eagle defense that does not have Jalen Carter. Quinyon Mitchell is out of the game with a hamstring injury. He will not return tonight. You probably won't see him next week either, depending on how severe that hamstring is. So Adoree Jackson's getting most of the work. A big third down for the Giants. They're driving. They're in Eagle territory. All right, third down and 3. Schmitz, the center, was the injured Giant. He's out. Dart, pressure, rolls to his right. He's going to run for the first down and plows through and gets the first down. Jackson Dart drops the shoulder and gets the first down. That is all Jackson Dart on that play. First and 10. He's standing at the Eagle 19 out of the gun. Scatterboo is to his left. The snap. Dart's going to throw for it. He's going to the end zone. And it is incomplete as he overshoots Humphrey. Kelly Ringo on the coverage. It'll bring up second down and 10. 8:42 remaining third quarter. Giants went 3 and out on their opening possession of the third quarter. The Eagles followed. Oh, man. Ringo got away with one there. 8th play of the drive for Dart. Football's on the Eagle 14. The pitch to Scatterboo. He's inside the 10, and he bowls over Zach Baun, drops his shoulder, bowls over Zach Baun. We'll see where they spot it. Good hard run by Cam Scatterboo. I haven't seen anybody else run over Zach Baun. Watch this. Bang. And he picks up the first down. First and goal for the Giants. 8:08 remaining. Under center now, Dart. Scatterboo is behind him. The give is to Scatterboo. He wants it. He stays on his feet. He reaches. He gets pushed into the end zone. Did they give it to him or no? No. Dart's up looking for the call. Second down. So Scatterboo's, that's a touchdown, boys. Yeah, the replay assist jumps in there, and Scatterboo, the football crossed the plane. That is a touchdown, New York. I mean, again, Zach Baun having trouble bringing Cam Scatterboo down. That shows you how strong. That's not a knock on Zach Baun, by the way. So touchdown, New York. 26 for the Giants, 17 for the Eagles, pending the extra point. 7:56 remaining third quarter. Hold, kick, up, kick is good. And with 7:56 remaining in quarter number 3, the Giants extend their lead. New York, 27. Your Philadelphia Eagles, 17. We'll be back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Green Zone. We're presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. We're also presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
All right, second half is underway, third quarter, and the Giants have a 27-17 lead over your Philadelphia Eagles. And Jackson Dart, the rookie quarterback, and Cam Scatteraboo on that last series looked fantastic. And Cam Scatteraboo, man, is he a tough guy to bring down. Tell me one other player that you've seen run over Zach Bond. All right. Eagles need to get something going. Dillon on the return. So Dillon in there, Bigsby not out on the kick return after he muffed it the last time he was out there. So Eagles will have a first down and 10. 7 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. It's 27 for the Giants. It's 17 for the Eagles. Hurts and the Eagles will start on their own 30. They're going left to right. He's out of the gun. He'll stand on his own 25. Barkley is to his left. Hurts. Back. He's going to pass. He's under pressure. Now he steps up, fires, and he completes the pass out to Dallas Goedert. Goddard has the first down, and then he's knocked out of bounds. But the pitch and catch converts. It's first down, Philadelphia. $7:30 remaining now. Hurts now at his own 39. First down at 10. Eagles need to get a score on this drive. They trail by 10. Hurts again. He's going to throw again. Looking. He's under pressure. Now he's buying time. Now he's all the way back at the 25. Now he's rolling to his right, and then he throws out for A.J. Brown, who has it. Let's see if they mark it as a catch. They do. A.J. Brown stretches out to get it. He's short of the line to gain, and it'll bring a second down. What's the clock on Jalen Hurts here? I don't know if he got a second foot down. And the Giants may challenge that. It's a 7-yard gain. Yeah, it hit the ground too. I think that play is going to get overturned. Yeah, ball hit the ground on the way down. That is an incomplete pass. .6:45 remaining third quarter. Second down and 10 for Jalen on the offense. Jalen had all kind of time on that last play. We're at the 7-minute mark. Hurts back at his 39. Goddard in motion. Barkley to his right. He's going to throw again. There's the blitz. They got him. Hurts escapes. And then he comes out and he slides down. Short gain for Jalen Hurts. Pressure from New York. That'll bring up third down. I mean, again, hey, I'm not a football guy. Saquon Barkley went for his first 2 carries, 31 yards. We're 3 quarters later, 2.5 quarters later, and he has 10 carries. 3rd and 7. High snap, Hurts handles it. They got him behind the line. He's under pressure, and down goes Jalen Hurts. Burns again. Got him, and it's 4th down. And the Eagles will have to punt it away. Brett, yes, Toth. My name is Burns. Get out of my way, son. Braden Mann in the punt. High, big punt. No place to go. So Jackson Dart and the offense will come back out. They have a 27-17 lead. You're watching the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. I'm glad you're with us. As soon as the game concludes tonight, I'll end the stream immediately and we'll direct you right to the postgame show. Xander Krause and Dan Cilio will dissect the entire game. And, of course, John McMullen from up at the Meadowlands. That's all coming up. And then the post-game show might be the liveliest 45 minutes of the night, where all of you get an opportunity to jump in with Xander Krause. We'll do all of that tonight on this Thursday night edition of the Green Zone. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel, Philadelphia.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, I've been scrolling on the bottom of the screen this entire game. Information about our bus trip to Buffalo. Only got a couple of texts tonight, but if you just want to get the information, send me a text at 267-261-3428. I know Buffalo in December, especially December 28th, might not sound that appealing. It's going to be a great trip. We'll depart from Screwballs and King of Prussia, the sports bar where we do our Thursday night countdown to kickoff, And by the way, if you're in the Delaware Valley, join us on Thursday nights as we are live out at Screwballs. It is the best sports bar in the Delaware Valley, and that's not sales talk. That is the reality. We've been there 6 years now, and it is a great Thursday night. It's the Countdown to Kickoff show, and that's where the bus will depart on the for the game against Buffalo on December 28th. All right, here we go. Jackson Dart now will start at his own 10. He's going to throw. He's got his man. It's complete. Short pitch and catch. Good positive yardage for Jackson Dart, and it'll bring up a second down. Second down for New York. Gain of 6. Second and 4 for Jackson Dart. Football now out to the 16. Dart standing on his 10. He's under pressure. He rolls and gets away. He stays on his feet, and then he's brought down. He's short of the line to gain. It'll bring up third down. And Reed Blankenship is down. Remember, Quinyon Mitchell is already out. Cooper DeJean is buckled over. Well, Reed's coming off under his own power. DeJean's still out there limping around. DeJean limping around more than Blankenship. Third down and 2. Now Dart. See if the Eagles can stop him here on third. Snap. Time. Fires. Pass. Complete. First down. Robinson has it. And right on the money from Jackson Dart. First down Giants. A third down conversion. First down and 10. Dart again. He's going to throw. He's got his Robinson again. It'll be second down. So second down for the offense. Giants converting on third down tonight. This will be a second down and 3. Empty backfield for Dart. Standing at his 35. He's going to load. He's going to fire. He's looking for Humphrey. DeJean is with him, and it's incomplete. And it'll bring up third down, 3rd and 3. Third down and 3 for the Giants. Eagles need to get a stop. From the Giant 40. And now a flag comes in. And a false start against the Giants. 5-yard penalty before the snap. Eagles catch a break, self-inflicted wound. Blankenship back in. So now instead of 3rd and 3, it's 3rd and 8 for New York. Eagles need to stop them. They need the football back. 3-12. Dart. He's under pressure, hangs in there, fires, pass complete, first down, and a lot more. Johnson has it, and a big throw for Dart. He knew he was going to get hit, but he stayed in there. He hit the big guy, Johnson, who's got the first down. Pressure on Jackson Dart, and he stayed in there and put it right on the money. First down, New York. A 3rd and 8 conversion for New York to the Eagle 43-yard line. Now Dart has an empty backfield. Everybody out. Dart under pressure. He's hit and down. And Dart is down. And Russell Wilson warming up on the sideline. Jackson Dart still down. 2:17 remaining. Third quarter, 27-17. We'll pause for 30 seconds and come back to the green zone. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Green Zone here on a Thursday night. Jackson Dart down on the field. So we're waiting for an update on that. Russell Wilson will replace Dart when play resumes. We'll see if it's serious, precautionary. But they're banging in the Meadowlands. (27-17) Giants. In possession of the football, a big 3rd and 8 conversion. And then on the first down carry, Jackson Dart went down. So he does jog off the field, and he'll go right into the medical tent. Now Russell Wilson in, out of the gun. Tracy on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd down. So now 3rd down for the Giants. Let's see if Russell Wilson can convert. It's 3rd and 9. Could be a break for the Eagles here. Wilson standing in a gun at the Eagles' 47. And Wilson's pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Giants are going to have to punt. Break for the Birds. 1:21 remaining third quarter. No pressure. Dotson calls for the fair catch. And the Eagles will start 1st down and 10 from their own 11. A strange activity down on the sideline with Jackson Dart and the blue tent. Meanwhile, 1st down and 10 for Jalen. Eagles offense needs to get going. Devontae Smith in motion. They'll go left or right. Here comes Saquon Barkley. Nothing there for Saquon. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard. 2nd down. Under a minute to play, third quarter. No gain for Saquon. 2nd down and 10. Hurts standing at his own 7. Dotson in motion. High snap. Hurts handles it. Gives it to Saquon Barkley. And Barkley's going to lose yardage. Now Jackson Dart is out of the 10. End of 3 quarters. What a wild finish to the third quarter. Giants 27, Eagles 17. So much activity with the blue tent. We'll take a break. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network. Stay with us, everybody.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
Well, we're back here on the Green Zone. We've got 1 quarter of football to play. As soon as the game concludes, I'll end the live stream of the Green Zone, and you will be directed right to the JAKIB Sports post-game show, and then the post-game show where all of you get the opportunity to weigh in. Depending on how this game plays out, I have a feeling Xander may be going all night tonight. The Eagles trail 27-17. They're 4-1. They lose a game to Denver at home a week ago. They go on the road for a Thursday night, short week. Then they got a 10-day break or 9-day break before going to Minnesota. And then they come right back to the Link to play this New York Giants football team, who they've owned in the last 4 years. 7 of the last 8 have resulted in Eagle victories. But Jackson Dart has done well tonight and has looked good. And as they cut away, it looks like Jackson Dart will make his way back into this game when the Giants get possession of the football. 1 quarter of football to play. 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. Hurts on his 5-yard line. Devontae, he'll go in motion to the top of the screen. Pressure under Hurts. He's dancing in the end zone. He drops it off to Saquon Barkley, but Barkley is not going to get the first down as they bottle him up down close to the 20, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Eagles will have to punt. 4th and 2. Giants only rushed 4. Jalen had all kind of time. And then he dumped it off to Barkley. 4th and 2. Man standing on a 6-yard line to punt. Handles the snap. High kick. Oshevsky's back there. He'll take it at the 20, 25. He's out to the 30, and he's brought down right around the 34-yard line. And Jackson Dart and the offense come right back out. First down and 10. 13:58 remaining 4th quarter. Jackson Dart will start out of the gun. He'll stand at his 29. Scalabo gets out over the 30. Second down for the Giants. 2nd and 7. 13:30. Clock not a factor yet. But what you don't want is a long drive. A 6-7 minute drive. It's a 2-score lead for the Giants right now. Dart. Quick fire passes caught by Hyatt. Right at the sticks. Little short of the first down marker at Dory Jackson on the stop. And did he catch it or drop it? And they wave that off. It's 3rd and 7. So an incomplete pass. Football hit the turf. 3rd and 7. Dart, who's had a lot of success, stops, fires, and the pass is deflected, and it's incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And now the Giants will punt back to Philadelphia, and a big stop by the Eagle defense. The Giants needed to extend that drive. The Eagles needed to get the stop, and the Eagles win the battle. It's like Robinson may have got his hand on that pass from Dart. And the Eagles do the job on defense. 4th down and 7. Gillen will punt for the Giants. 13:03. No pressure. Gillen gets a big punt off. Taken by Dotson at the 25, crosses the 30, gets out to the 34-yard line. Great to see the defense come up with the stop. And now Jalen Hurts and the offense need to put together a drive. It's a 2-score game. 27 for New York, 17 for Philadelphia. Stick with us. You're watching the Green Zone. I'm glad you're with me here tonight on the JAKIB Sports Network.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Again, as soon as the game concludes tonight, I'll end the live stream and we'll direct you right to the post-game show where Xander Krause is standing by. Xander and Big Sills Dan Cilio, and then John McMullen will join from up at the Meadowlands. And there's so much already to talk about in the post-game show. Offensively, defensively, injuries, Jackson Dart, the Giants going toe-to-toe with the Eagles on offense. A lot to talk about in our post-game show tonight. And then the post-game show is all about you. And my early prediction, Xander Krause may be up deep into the night or early morning based on the outcome of this football game. There's a lot of heartbreak in Philadelphia right now as the Phillies blow the game in the bottom of the 11th and their series is done. Flyers lose the opener down in Florida. And the Eagles right now trail the New York Giants by 10. 7 of the last 8 games have gone to the Eagles. All right, 1st down and 10. 12:51 remaining. Barkley has 12 carries for 58 yards. Hurts is in the gun. They're going right to left. He's standing at his own 29. He's throwing. He's got Devontae Smith out past the 40-yard line, and Devontae Smith, good yaks after the catch, and it's a 1st down for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Eagles need to score quickly. Just short of midfield. 1st down and 10. Hurts. He's going to throw again. He takes a shot. He's got going for Devontae. Incomplete. Flag comes in late. Adebo may have not turned around. Yeah, pass interference. By the way, Devontae had no shot to get that ball. Underthrown by Jalen Hurts. So 1st down and 10. 12-13. The Eagles are eating up chunks of yardage. They're already down at the Giants' 25. Hurts standing on his 30. He fires again. Dallas Goedert has it. Picks up the 1st down. So Goddard gets down to the 15. First down for the Eagles. It didn't take long. Don't go anywhere. And don't give up. Hurts, empty backfield. He's throwing on every play. He's standing on the 20. Now, Hurts fires. Flags come down. It was intended for A.J. Brown. And now he's slow to get up. More flags, more penalties against the Giants. And the officials pick it up. So no penalty, second down and 10. 11:36. Eagles are knocking on the door. Break for the Giants there. Second down and 10. Hurts at the Giants 20. Barkley to his right. Pressure. Stops. Fires. Picked up at the 10-yard line and down the sideline. Elliott, it's a pick six. Is he going to get there? 30, 25, and he's knocked out of bounds. Oh, my. Oh, my. Flott on the INT. Looking for Dotson. And it was Saquon Barkley that knocked him out of bounds. Saquon and Jalen Hurts chasing him down the sideline. And that is a great turnover. That's a great not a great turnover. That's a great interception. Jackson Dart on a first down carry. And for Jalen Hurts, his first interception in his last 305 regular season passes. Second down and 7. Giants have it just short of their own 20. And that didn't start well, and that's not going to end well. And that's a 5-yard penalty against the Giants. So it'll be second down and 12. .10:40 when they snap. Dart's going to keep the football. He gets out. Man, he lowers his shoulder. Takes a big hit. And that'll bring up third down. Third down and 8. Right at the 10-minute mark. 27-17. Giants have been good on third down. Here comes Bond on a blitz. Dart He's firing into the end zone. He's got his man, but it drops down incomplete. Humphrey tried to bring it in, or Hyatt rather, tried to bring it in, and he couldn't get it, and a flag is down. And a pass interference call against Kaylee Ringo. I mean, that pass is on the money. And the Giants will have a first down. They'll put the football right on the 1 yard line. First and goal. 27-17. Dart under center. He gives it to Scatterbo, who bowls straight ahead and bowls into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scatterbo for the touchdown. 3 plays, 23 yards. 33 for the Giants. 9:41 remaining. So now the extra point to make it 34. Touchdown confirmed. Snap, hold, kick, up, and the kick is good. So with 9:41 remaining in the fourth quarter, Jalen Hurts picked off, and it sets up Scatterbo, who bangs into the end zone. And the Giants are having their way with the Philadelphia Eagles. We're back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Don't forget, when the game concludes tonight, we'll bounce you right to the post-game show with Xander Krause and Dan Cilio. John McMullen, of course, at the Meadowlands. He'll join at some point. Might be late in the show. I have a feeling that locker room door is going to be closed for a while. The miserable Jeff Lurie looks absolutely stone miserable sitting up in the owner's box. So I don't know if we'll get the Lurie walk into the locker room. So regardless of that, I digress. John McMullen will join Xander Krause and Dan Cilio. And then the post-game show is when you get to join with Xander and give him your real takes on this game. The Eagles on the doorstep of losing their second in a row and falling to 4-2 with the Minnesota Vikings up next, and then this Giants football team coming back in to Philadelphia. So you didn't want to lose this game. You wanted a rebound after the Denver loss. But if you look at the season so far and you look at it in totality, you can make a case or a statement or an if, a woulda, coulda, shoulda for any of the 4 wins where they could have been losses. And right now, the New York Giants are having their way with Philadelphia. And it's not because Jalen Carter is not in the lineup. The Eagles are not losing this game because Jalen Carter didn't play tonight. All right, Giants set to kick off. 9:41. Oh, my. Dillon is in for Bigsby. Dillon fumbles the football out of bounds, and the Eagles will start inside their own 5. Oh, my. All right. First down and 10 for Jalen and the offense. Plenty of time. 9:39 remaining. 34 for the Giants, 17 for Philadelphia. 3-score game. Hurts out of the gun. Standing at his goal line. Here comes pressure. Jalen looks, has A.J. Brown out to the 12-yard line. He's second down. Jalen is 19 out of 27 for 221 yards. Hurts on a 2nd and 3. He's got to throw. He's under pressure. Now he rolls to the right. He's looking. He's not running for it. He's trying to get it to Dallas Goedert, and that is incomplete. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 3. .906 remaining. 4th quarter. 3rd down. Eagles need to convert. Hurts has Barkley to his right. He's throwing again. He's looking to dump it to Barkley. Barkley is not going to get there. He's knocked out of bounds. 4th down. And the Eagles will have to punt. Fourth and 4. They're from their own 11-yard line, and Jalen Hurts is out on the field. Eagles are going to go for it from their own 11. Snap to Hurts. Here comes pressure. Fires, and the pass is complete. Devontae Smith, and he converts the 1st down. Just enough time for Jalen to complete the pass to Devontae. 1st down and 10. Under 8. Hurts to Dillon. Dillon completes the pass. Does not get out of bounds. Adebo is there. 2nd down. 7:40, clock on the move. Second and 3. From their own 27. Hurts again. Steps up. Fires. He's looking for his man. He's got Dallas Goedert, and Goedert has it inside the 40-yard line of New York. And a big shot to Dallas Goedert. 1st and 10. 36-yard line of New York. Hurts now flips the ball at Dillon. Now Dillon reaches for the 1st down. The football's out. Giants have it, and they're ruling on the field that the football belongs to New York. I got to believe the ground caused that fumble. Oh, no, that ball's out, boys. That ball is out. That's Giants football. Yeah, the ball is out before the knee comes down. And the Eagles are going to turn it over. Wow. And the Giants are going to keep the ball and take over. First down and 10. We'll catch our breath here on the Green Zone. Presented by the Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. We're back in 30.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone here on a Thursday night, it's the Eagles' second appearance on Thursday night, going all the way back to when the season started and they opened up against the Dallas Cowboys. But tonight, against the New York Giants, they trail 34-17 in their last series on offense. They went for it on fourth down at their own 11. Jalen converts the first down to Devontae Smith. They move the football down the field with a big shot to Dallas Goedert, and then Dillon fumbles the football away after catching the football and then reaching and extending for more yardage, and he fumbles it before the knee went down, and when the ruling comes down, the Giants will end up keeping the football, and New York and Jackson Dart are going to go the other way. Second turnover in the quarter. First down and 10 for Jackson Dart from his own 25. Under 7 to play. 6:50. Snap. Scatterboo. 25. Out to the 30. 35. Banging over the 40-yard line. Blankenship brings him down. Cam Scatterboo. First down for the Giants as Scatterboo goes out over the 40-yard line down to the 44. First down and 10. Clock continues to run. 6:05 remaining in this game. 34 for New York, 17 for Philly. Dart's under center. Scatterboo again. He's got more. He's got another first down. Cam Scatterboo. Back-to-back first down carries. First down and 10. 5:38 remaining. A.J. Brown looks disgusted on the sideline. Now in Eagles territory. You know they're going to run the football again. This time they bottle up Scatterboo. He gets to the 45-yard line. It'll make it second down. Eagles take a timeout. So 2nd down and 9. $5:11 to play. Dart under center. Again, Scatterboo. This time left side. It's out close to the 40-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 5. From the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Dart is going to roll. Going to get the football to Scatterboo. He catches the football and picks up another 1st down. Flag comes in. So a taunting call against Scatterboo after the hit. So 1st down and 10 for the Giants. The 15-yard mark-off does not negate the 1st down. So it's 1st and 10. Clock running, 4:44 remaining. Back to the 48-yard line of the Eagles. Dart under center to Scatterboo, who lowers his head and bangs forward and picks up a 1st down. Giants are going to run the clock out. First down and 10, 3:55 remaining. Dart under center. Singletary on the carry. Couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dart again. Facing a 2nd and 7. Singletary again. Left side. Stays on his feet. Still fighting for yardage. Still fighting to get to the 1st down marker. And he is close to the line to gain. I mean, Reed, Blankenship, Cooper, DeJean. I mean, come on, guys. .235. Eagles are disengaged for sure. So it'll be 3rd and 1. .235 to play. 3rd and 1. The Eagles have already quit in this one. The inevitable reality of the loss. It's 34-17. Scadaboo has 98 yards. He's in there. Is he getting the carry? Dart under center. No. Dart keeps the football. Quarterback sneak, picks up the first down. And that will bring us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this one. 34-17. Don't forget, when the game concludes, I'll end the stream and we'll take you right to the post-game show with Xander Krause and Dan Cilio. Don't miss the post-game show tonight. And then, of course, the post-game show. Xander and all of you get your opportunity to join and talk about tonight's loss. It's 34-17 at the 2-minute mark. Cam Scadaboo is 2 yards away from 100 yards rushing against this Eagles defense. I know, without Jalen Carter. We'll take a break. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, 2 minutes to play on a Thursday night in New York. 34 for the Giants, 17 for your Philadelphia Eagles. Also a night that the Philadelphia Phillies were eliminated in Game 4 of their matchup in the NLDS with the Los Angeles Dodgers, who advanced tonight. And the Phillies throw it away in the bottom of the 11th. Kirkring makes a bad mistake and a bad throw with the bases loaded and fields a cue shot from Pages and throws it away. Dodgers score the winning run in the bottom of the 11th. So the Phillies are done. The Flyers started out tonight. They lost 2-1 down in Florida. They're 0-1 to begin. All right, final 2 minutes of play. So victory formation for Jackson Dart. Giants go into a victory formation with 2 minutes to play. 2nd down and 11. Dart will kneel down. Now 3rd down. So 3rd down. They'll snap the football around 34. Formation again for Jackson Dart. And that'll do it. Giants 34. Eagles 17. I'm going to end the stream and we'll take you right to the post-game show. Thanks for being with me on the Green Zone.